Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another video here to talk about some Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta impressions. This past weekend we played Black Ops 6 closed beta. For anybody that had pre-ordered the game, you was able to play for multiple days for the beta. How I got to play the beta, I pretty much just pre-ordered on Amazon. It doesn't take any money or commitment to pre-order on Amazon, and they gave me the code to redeem, and I redeemed it for the PlayStation 5, and we're here playing the beta. So yeah, I put in quite a few hours playing the beta, and overall my impressions of the beta is pretty strong. I enjoy what I played. I do like a lot of the aspects that they added here. Once again, Treyarch definitely innovates when it comes to Call of Duty, where I feel like mechanics and things that they implement in their iteration of the game going forward is going to be like a long stay in Call of Duty. But yeah, there are some few technical issues. There are a few issues that I have with the game that pretty much like hinders the game to have like that super fun time just playing the game. It dampens the experience a lot, in my personal opinion. So we're going to talk about it, giving my thoughts as far as how I feel. But overall, I love what I played from Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. The omnidirectional movement, I feel like, is very godlike. This is something that is going to be cemented within the Call of Duty franchise, where going forward, you can't not have this type of movement going forward. It's just feeling too good. Right from the start too. Like, it's not even like something that, let me get used to just doing it. It's just something mad fun to do. From jumping around, sliding around, going prone feels really good now, because your body is adjusting to the environment. You can twist and turn and move your body however you want to move it. So yeah, like, the omnidirectional stuff is just really good. It's very fun to use. I feel like, though, the meta of the game, all the jumping and whatnot that is happening, as fun as that could be, I don't feel like that's going to be like the meta of the game, in a long period of time. Because the sliding, I feel like, is what the game is. So you slide and go prone, that's what the game is. The jump shotting and all that stuff, you can definitely tell that they're trying to stop jump shotting more, like bunny hopping and all that stuff. But drop shotting and all that is still there in the game. So the omnidirectional stuff is really fun. Had a great time with all of that. The maps, I do like the maps a lot. I think the maps, very small, medium-sized type maps. How they're structured, how they build, I feel like it's really good as well. The spawns, a little bit weird, but we'll talk about that in the later part of the video. But overall, I tend to like the smaller maps. I tend to like the medium-sized maps. Not saying that you can't have large maps or whatnot, but I'm more of the close engagement, get back into the engagement pretty fast type maps, and that's what they did here. I'm not running super far just to get back into the engagement. I can get back to the engagement pretty quick. And yeah, they nailed the aspect with the map so far from what I played. There's one map that I really don't like, Scud, and I feel like mainly I don't like that map just due to how the spawns is. But overall, as far as design and whatnot, I feel like that map is a little bit more cheesier. It's more for like sniping and the long range guys, which you got to have that stuff. But the spawns just make it even worse. The spawns just make it even worse. I do like the gunplay as well. Headshots feel real crunchy, which I like that. I like when games give me that feedback, that registration, as far as like, yo, I'm hitting somebody, even though the registration can feel a little bit inconsistent. When it is working, it feels really good, and that's a good takeaway from it. So yeah, getting a headshot and you just hear that You know what I mean? Very, very satisfying. So I love that stuff, man. So yeah, keep doing stuff like that. But I just feel like the registration, hit detection and whatnot is a little bit inconsistent. But yeah, man, overall I feel like the game is very fun. The sound, the steps is not too loud. You know, we don't have ninja. Oh, the perks. I like the perks as well, man. Perks actually have like a meaning again. You know, and they give you options. They give you incentives to be like, oh, let's stay with the red perks or stay with the blue perks. Let's play with the green perks. You know, by giving you like a specialist bonus. So that's a cool thing to implement there. Where it's like, yeah, giving me options to like, okay, I can change the way how I play here, and if I do change the way I play, here's the benefit that I can get. But if I do like to, mix things up and keep to what I like, here's what I can get as well. So I still have the option to just dance around and play around with a whole bunch of different perks and gunsmith options, which I think the gunsmith is back. I don't really see too many cons as well for a lot of these guns, so I like that personally. But we'll see when the game officially releases. But the one thing we gotta talk about is the spawns though in this game, and this is the cons, where the spawns is just absolute terrible. Like there's situations in this game where you can just be spawning enemies right in front of you. I don't understand like how Call of Duty have all this data from every beta, from every game, and they still launch or even just release a beta the way that they do. You know what I'm saying? The spawns are just terrible in this game. Also, another big con. We're gonna come back to the spawns because I'm gonna have examples of some of the spawns. But also another thing is the lag spikes. There's way too many lag spikes happening in this game, and I think it's like a server issue with how skill-based matchmaking is. They don't prioritize connection, so that you're getting paired up with people across the world, and it's just weird how some of these lag spikes can be. And I'm going to show a few examples, or two examples here, of some of the lag spikes that's happening in this game.
Look at this lag spike.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on when it comes to these lag spikes. They're terrible, and yeah, it ruins the experience of like having all this omnidirectional movement, and the gunplay is fun, and the headshots is crunchy. It just feels weird, man. And then you have on top of that the horrible spawns once again, where you have like objective modes, where it's just like you can control 2 points of a game and enemies are still spawning behind one of the points that you have controlled. It's like, why should I control this point? And then you run around with a teammate and enemies are spawning right in front of you. I'm just going to keep showing some of these examples. I'm going to show an example of how weird the spawns could be in this game, and it's just like, I don't understand how it could be this way.
Yo, he spawned right there, bro. This game got no shame.
So yeah, it's just weird. Like there's a map called like Derelict, where you have, say you're controlling C and you're controlling B. They will keep spawning you at the C point behind like the train, and you'll spawn the entire time there, the whole match. If you push up just a little bit, enemies will spawn legit right behind you, even though they're not controlling the C or B flag. And They will spawn them behind you. They will spawn them in front of you. They can spawn all over the map, every single place in the map, but you're spawning in that one spot. So typically when you're playing the game modes like domination, or when you're playing hardpoint, on that map specifically, they will just spawn trap you because you can't get out the spawn. You're just constantly getting spawned in that C spawn, and they know that. They just taking advantage of that, where it's like, oh, we're just gonna kill you, blah blah blah. And it's just like, yo, what is going on here, man? Why is the spawns always so horrible when it comes to these games? Like the first couple of months, the betas, the spawns are just terrible. It's like, yeah, we're gonna try to fix the spawns. Like, how you ain't fix the spawns yet? I understand that it's a different game, we got different maps, but what algorithm or what technology are you using for these spawns? What logics are you using for these spawns? Because it's terrible. It is definitely ruining a lot of the experience to be had when it comes to this game. The inconsistencies with the hit detection. I feel like the TTK is too high. The time to kill is too high. But then again, when I say that, I feel like the time to kill, it's not consistent, because you can kill somebody really fast sometimes, where it feels like, oh, this feels good. I can move. I don't have to put extended mags on every goddamn setup. But now, as you play more of the game and you get into those sweatier lobbies, as you progress and get better in the game, you're putting extended mags and you're shooting the entire bullet, and people are not dying, but you're dying like instantly. It feels like, so yeah, like this. When I'm playing against people, I'm like, yo, the time to kill is way too fast. But then again, like, sometimes it does feel good being fast, and then it's just like, yo, how is this person not dead, and I'm shooting like torso up, and I just dropped like 50 bullets in this person's face. You know what I mean? But those things, in my opinion, has really ruined all of the fun that to be had with the game, because if you having lag spikes, that's a no-no. If you having the bad spawns where you can't even get like a grip of what's going on as far as how I can control a point, that's terrible. If you're having inconsistencies with the gun engagement, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, yo, at this point where I'm at when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I was so excited for this game where it was going to be a purchase for me, but going forward, I can't even like purchase the game. I can't feel confident to be like, I'm going to purchase Black Ops 6, because all of the stuff that I'm experiencing, it does dampen the whole experience as far as all the enjoyment that I had playing the game. As Persona did this crazy best play right here. I just don't know what's going on, man. So right now, when it comes to Black Ops 6, it is at a not a purchase for me currently, as I sit and think about the game. Like I said, there's fun to be had with the game, but if these issues don't get hammered out, I'm just not gonna purchase the game. I think I'm good as far as like when it comes to Call of Duty. It's like, yo, why would I, put myself experiencing something like this again? Where it's just like, it's just too inconsistent. I just feel like this franchise has been out way too long to just have all these issues like that. And especially for like one of my favorite studios, like with Treyarch. I love Treyarch Call of Duty games. Just to experience all this whole lag spikes and all that, it's just like, nah, I'm good right now. Like, I'm going to give them until the open beta to see what's going on and really make my judgment from there. But how I view it right now is just like, it's not like a buy for me currently. Like I said, there's a lot of fun to be had. I think like playing with your friends and whatnot just makes the experience much better, because like playing solo, as much as I enjoy playing solo, I just think skill-based matchmaking ruins a lot of the experience for Call of Duty. Even in the beta, I felt it a lot. Like playing yourself, it's just like when I play solo, I just felt like the lobbies were more laggy. I experienced more of the lag spikes and whatnot with the game. And like, you know, playing with your friends, yeah, there's still the lag spikes there, and it's terrible, but it's not as bad as solo, where it's just like, yo, this is horrible, man. You know, this is horrible. But yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks to see that this is where Call of Duty's at right now, where you can't even launch a beta right. You know, you can't even launch a beta right where I can just have a streamlined, just good old experience. But yeah, it's disappointing, man, because going into this game, I was very, very excited. You see how they spawn people? Like, it's just weird, man. It's weird, yo. Like, I don't understand what's going on, man. And that's the reason why I'm showing this clip right here, or this map, is because as we controlling C, you know, enemies is getting spawned at C right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's just like, yo, I don't know what's going on, yo. Then they just flip the spawn here. It's just like, yo, what? This is what people like to play now. Like, I don't even know how the older people is playing Call of Duty now. Like, you can't keep up. You know, you're out here. Oh, let me play some domination. Let's control A. Let's control B. Oh, they spawn that A. Spawn flip. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section below. You know, if you're enjoying the beta, you know, more power to you. And one thing that's weird about the lag spikes is, like, you know how up top in the left they show packet loss and latency and whatnot. As you can see how inconsistent the hit detection can be. It doesn't show any packet loss. So I don't understand what the lag spikes are. You know, because when I look at the packet loss, the latency, I'm like, it's not going up. It's not showing that there was, but you just have all this crazy ass lag spikes, man. I don't know what's going on, man. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section below. If you're enjoying Call of Duty Black Ops 6, if you enjoy the beta, are you purchasing the game? What made you enjoy the game? Are you going to be playing it a lot? What's your Call of Duty stats? Because the COD tracker stuff, the record has been out there, and I don't see people that, you know, they said they enjoy the game. I don't see them posting nothing about that stuff. If you do care about that stuff, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, man. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. But if you're new, hopefully I earned your subscription. It's your boy Jay Barry. I'm gone. Deuces.